threw that to the state of Illinois a year ago, so we put a 7-year-old on there and gave him 3 pro fights. And it flew.
Wow.
Yeah, I had a buddy of mine's girlfriend put him on there.
That's awesome. That's nice.
And then they didn't believe us, so we took somebody else that was like a state official and put him on there with a couple of fights too.
Nice.
There's no restrictions. Anybody can do it anytime they want.
Well, that's the other thing too. You know, these guys, some of the sanctioning bodies don't even report to them. So there's got to be some way.
Well, there's no criteria for having a report to either. You could just say you were going to fight for an amateur title in Illinois, and you're like, man, I really don't want to fight that guy. You could go on mixed martial arts a week before and put him in with a pro fight. The state wouldn't let him fight.
Right. Well, the states are supposed to report to MMA.tv. I know Missouri does, but some of the states don't. They don't have any sanctioning body. They don't sanction events.
Right.
So if the promoter doesn't send something in, then no one knows about it.
You said MMA.tv?
Yeah, that's where the official ranking
That's the official one.
for the state, for the United States.
They contract, the states contract with them.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, but there's some sanctioning bodies that don't even report to them. They don't report their fights. So, I mean, it's really hard to keep up,
Well, the amateurs, it's going to be like that.
Unless
it was like USA Boxing, where it was just one sanctioning.
Right.
Well,
But
I think when it comes down to it with amateurs, you want to have a good idea, but the actual record doesn't matter in the end. You're going to get a race when you turn.
I still believe the sanctioning body should be the one that reports it, not the poor individual reporter trying to keep up with every one of their shows they do.
Oh,
Sanctioning
definitely.
body
Sanctioning
needs to
body
do it.
should.
That's what they're getting paid for.
But there's so many places in the U.S. that they don't even have sanctioning bodies now, so.
Right.
Yeah, there's a few places that are still the Wild West.
Iowa doesn't do anything. I know that.
Nebraska, same thing.
Kentucky, I think, same
Indiana's
way.
interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Steve, isn't Kentucky same way with amateurs?
Kentucky now has an actual athletic board, but
What
they
about
just
Tennessee?
decided that anything that happened previous to their formation never happened. So if you were a pro,
Oh,
with
then you weren't a pro.
15 fights and they started fresh, you could start again as an 0-0 amateur.
Wow.
Now, Matt, have you fought since that show at Alabaski's last time?
No, I haven't. I actually took a couple months off. I got a wife and a kid at home and got some more ink done. So, no, I took a couple months off, and then I guess the rest of June and July, and I got back in August.
So what do you do when you're not training, Matt?
Work. I work usually 50 to 60 hours a week.
Sit in a tattoo chair.
Yeah, I'd love to just do that, but no, I'm a union carpenter. I work, anywhere from 40 to 60 hours a week.
Hey, that's good to have work these days.
Typically
when
about
you're
50,
union
yeah.
carpenter.
So,
Yeah, more busy than not
It beats
busy.
the opposite.
That's true. But no, like I said, I took some time off, but I've been back at it hard now, and I'm itching to get back in the cage.
Now you like the new place now that you guys
I love
the
it.
new place?
I love it. It's so much better than the other two places we started out at. First place we started out at, the boxing gym. It was great. It was a great place. I love the people there and everything, but it was kind of small. Now we got a good sized place, got a full size cage, got a ring, got all kinds of mat space. We got
Has it gotten any new talent? Have you got any new talent, new people that started in the last couple of months?
We got a bunch of got a lot of young guys coming in. They're still too young to really start fighting or whatever. But we got a 205 pounder that he's a solid wrestler. Can't wait to see him grow and get into it. And we got another guy. He fights 205 or 185. He's pretty talented. He's a real good kickboxer. But he just needs to. We got to work on him. But we got other guys coming up. We just got to flesh them out a little bit more before we throw them in the cage. So.
Gotcha. What do the wife and kids think about you participating in the MMA?
My wife loves the fighting. She just doesn't like the time it takes to train. She obviously would love to have me home, but she's really great. She's great about it. She supports me.
But anymore these days, and Steve, Mike, Nick, you got to train a lot.
Oh yeah.
To be a competitor.
Basically, I go straight from work straight to the gym. I get home about anywhere between 8 and 9 o'clock. I leave the house at 5:30. So she puts up a lot of my crap for not being there. So.
Where do you live? No.
But my daughter, she's only 14 months old, so she doesn't really know anything about it yet. So.
Oh, okay. You say your daughter?
Yeah, I got a baby girl. Yeah.
They got it.
I got it.
That's pretty good. Mike, any other fights that you're excited you want to talk about? That are
Yeah,
coming
we got
up?
some more fights. We got a few guys that never fought before, but some of the guys that have fought, I'll mention them. John Pisano is fighting from TKO Boxing. He's fighting Josh Crouch from SCR Boxing. So we're gonna start the night off with that fight. I think it's gonna be a pretty decent fight.
Yeah.
So, and then Ashley Cummins is fighting again against Khalila.
Baker.
It's not Baker. It's Bakar.
Oh, okay.
Khalila Bakar.
Okay,
That's in the
okay.
road.
Get it right.
Well, if I get told that, you know, I want. It's
Pardon
like,
me, do you have any great proponent?
yeah, I don't want to get myself in trouble with Khalila. So it should be a good fight. Khalila's got a lot more fights than Ashley, but Ashley's been training for a long time, and so it should be a good matchup. And then let's see, the next fight with anybody that's got fights is Shannon Walsh and Lynn Sievers.
That's going to be a battle.
Yeah, it should be a pretty good fight. I've seen Shannon fight more than I've seen Lynn. And
Lynn's a brute.
yeah. So actually, you know, he trains with Lynn,
I
and
think Lynn's a scary fighter.
Jay and Steve train Shannon. So I think it'd be a good fight.
I think it's a perfect fight for both of them.
I think it's a good fight, yeah, really good. I think it's gonna be one of the better fights.
Somebody's head's getting knocked off.